Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 43 of Oakdale City here in Cities Skylines 2. Maybe some of you have noticed it, there has been a patch recently and that patch caused a severe problem. A problem that already was noticeable in the city, especially in my city, because look what we are seeing here. This used to be all islands in water. The water physics somehow, I don't know, they seem to be broken. But luckily, after 2 days of meddling, trying to figure out what is going on, a mod came out. The mod is called, I'll go here, Water Features. Yes, Water Features is found on the Thunderstorm app. And it can help you put like water tools wherever you want. You can now make lakes, you can make rivers, you can make even waves and tides. Now all those extra features, that's all nice and well for the future, but I wanted to fix this issue first. Now I tried first by getting the water level back to what it was. Now how does this actually work? I tried to show you. Now as you can see, I reconnected the river. Also the pollution is nearly gone. If you click on the landscaping mod here, then you see there is a button. It says water tool. Now if you click this, then you have three options. A stream, a river, a lake, or a sea level. Yeah. So how this basically works is, let's say for example, I made a little, lake over here. Now let's say you have like, let's make a little example. For example, let's say we take the digger. We're going to dig a little trench here, like that, down like that. Here we go. We make it a little bit less deep. Now here you have like a pit. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Then you grab, in this case, this is a lake. So you grab the water feature. So lake. You select lake. Yeah. Now it says right click to designate the water surface elevation. But you do want to know what is the elevation of this bottom. So first you click right click, then you have the information here visible. This information is the level of the bottom of the lake. So keep that in mind, because if you click here, outside of the lake, click, you see then it goes up. Then it shows you the level of the surroundings. Now let's say in this case that you, the elevation around it is 514, that you want then the level of the lake, let's say, to be somewhat less than that. So you click on here and you say here, you can type here values. You can even change the amount, increasing amount. So you can bring this up. I don't think you can enter this manually. No, you cannot. And you bring this up to, let's say 409. Yeah, and then you press left button and there it comes. There you have your water. And it runs at full speed, but that's because the city is also running in the background. Now I did learn that the water tool lake option, I think, as far as I know, it does not support, let's see if you click this, somewhere it said something that it did not support. Yeah, you see maximum elevation, 509. Okay, so it fills now up, as you can see. And if you want to make it higher, then you sort of have to right click it and pause and redo it. That's the only thing, So I remove this, and let's remove this hole in the ground. Yoop, and we're done. Here we go. Okay, so what I have to be trying to do is doing the same for the sea level map. Now, as you can see, the map changed quite a lot, because all that water gave me such a headache, because that water, it was a mess, it was like, it was going everywhere and nowhere. Now, if you go to the landscaping mod here again, and to this option, you have also a seawater source. Now if you click that, This one is feeding the water to the open sea. This one is doing the same. And if you want it to a certain level, of course you have to go to, for example, a place. Now, in my case, I want that water to be leveled at, let's say, around here. You know, this was the level where the water flowed. So I clicked here and it gave me a value of 498. Now, I also, 498, I also filled that in here already. 498, it also says 498. And if you click, let's say this area is 503. And if you exit it, then let's see, it's still above the water line. So that's okay. So let's see again. This area was or needed to be. Let's go here and then roughly, yeah, this height. Yeah, 498. So 498. Now I also made an island here in the middle, and that is probably the same height. No, that is 503. Okay, 503. But it has been going slowly. So freaking slowly. Because if you click on the water feature over here, and you just click on, let's say, water drainage, you can see where the water is going. You see, the water is rushing in here because it is going slowly, you know, on the rise. Remember also this harbor that these ships were making these weird turns? Well, they still do a little bit because the water level is rising very slowly. I even did a test option here. This was dry and I placed a tree on it. Now it's covered with water, so slowly the water is rising. But I was thinking, you know, not to be dependent on the sea with this anymore. I think this would be interesting to just turn this into a big lake. Aha, yeah. So that is what this episode is about this time. So we're going to do the landscaping thing. Let's reduce this. And actually we're going to take the height of this road here. Click, yeah. And we're going to construct a wall around this area that is just higher, and then we place water. So we're just going to do it like this. Now let's make this sort of a nice curvy shoreline. So let's reduce the brush size a little bit, the strength I mean, and then increase the size. Right click this option. Make it a little bit bigger, like so. And this forms now our new coastline. Basically, we can even put a road over it if we want to, and that's it. Now, this area, we can keep it, or we can make it higher. Now, I'm thinking about making it the same height as the original seafloor here, like this. So let's do that. Great. Now what we basically are going to create here is a lake. Yeah. So we are grabbing this water tool mod and now we are creating a lake. Yeah. And we're placing it here, but we want to know the value of the water level. So that would be then, you have to be very picky pinpoint about that, roughly around there. Okay. And then we place it there. Here we go. Also could have expanded the radius a little bit, but let's see how this will go. It's already maximum speed, so I don't know if the radius has any effect. I think it could be. It's the first time I try this out on a somewhat larger scale, you know, this entire area. Yeah, I think we need a bigger radius. So, okay, no problem. So we click this away. If you right click it, then it's going away. So let's take the height again, which is roughly there. And then it says here radius. So you can increase the radius of how far it will stretch. So we need to increase this and put it somewhere, let's say here, 100 meters. like there. And I think if I put the same over here, then you create like, yeah, 2 of the same, and also there. Let's see what this does. I mean, it's very interesting to see. I mean, this is the first time that we play with you know, really with the water physics. You can actually now also create your own rivers, flowing rivers. So let me now change this to make it more soft on the edge, also here. Man, I really, the last days, I wanted to record, but this water, it was killing me. So it took a while, you know, before I finally got it. I mean, look at this date, for example, and compare it to the last video. Then you see what I mean, right? Okay, here we go. We make this nice smoothie. Yep. Also here and here. I wonder how far it will go. I mean, does it flow all the way outwards? I mean, this is also actually, to be fairly honest, this is also a trial for me. You know, I'm recording this now just with the knowledge that I know that, you know, I could just make a lake also over here. But not to the size of this. But this water is creeping now all along. Maybe I should have put one over here as well. So if I take this again, I mean, would it be still the same level? Elevation 503? I'm not sure actually. Let me check. So it was roughly around here. No, 499. Okay, so what if we put that also over here? I have no idea. Let's just see what happens. Everything is flooded. Oh, look, the terrain is completely changing. Whoa! We are now a thriving metropolis. Nice, nice. Extra money in the bank because we did not have that much money. And we have another bunch of tiles. That's great. Yeah, I could maybe have reduced the radius slightly. Let's just see how this will go. Yeah, let's also remove those trees. So we click this button, then we click the multiple trees. This we do a little bit less, this we bring up. Then we select all the tree types and we turn off snapping, and then we can remove all the trees like that. Yep, you. Also here some trees are in the water where they are not supposed to be. Now this is already filling up, so we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Nice. So let's just see what happens, you know, in the long run. Let's see how far this water will go. And yeah, I also opened up a lot of tiles here because, you know, I was thinking about having or wanting to have that grand bridge. And I've been thinking about that as well because, you know, the grand bridge, I remember that the other cities that we have seen in the, you know, in all the intros and all the first videos by Colossal Order, you know, involved like the grand city going towards skyscrapers. Now, the skyscrapers are here in the background at the moment. So, yeah, I cannot bring a you know, the grand bridge over there. I might be able to bring it over here. Yeah, if I also bring skyscrapers in this region. So that's an idea. And then sort of make a little land bridge over here, and then make the bridge over here, or I don't know. It's like also a matter of perspective, because think about the New York skyline, you know. If you have the old Twin Towers and you have the Brooklyn Bridge, for example, let's say you watch it from this angle, and then that bridge would roughly come from here to here, and then you see the skyscrapers over here. That's sort of the idea that I have in mind. Yeah, to bring the bridge like from left here to right there. But okay, I mean, that means first we need to have skyscrapers over here. Now luckily we still have some demand. So this is yeah, something we can do. So this road over here, this is a nice juicy 4-lane road. We can work with that. So let's see, because that road we're going to put all around it. We can maybe even key wall it. Yeah, so let's put it like that. Now let's see, let's turn on this and turn off the snapping so we can free flow it. We even with any key turn on straight through that water if needed, like that. So we are following the coastline, and by that definition we are already making a mess. Okay, so better thing is to make sure that the land is flat when you're doing this. Oh, this is not flat. Oh, yeah. No, that's not possible. You cannot... yeah, okay, so, okay. Gotcha. So we take this tool, we make this flat. Like that. So I expect that the water sea levels will increase later on, and if not, we can always increase them using that tool. But like I said, it takes a lot of time. So we'll be making here a nice straight edge for that quay wall, that road quay wall alongside the river, with the idea in mind that one day the bridge will come in here. Yeah, that's the idea, you know, the grand bridge. That's the idea. Yeah. Would that work with such a road? I have no idea. I mean, the road going around this area. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's continue. Let's do this again. Okay. Let's see. We are going that direction. And we just stay away a little bit from the edge of the map, so it stays roughly also the same height. Yeah, it's definitely clear that Cities Skylines still is buggy at times. Sadly enough, nothing to do about it. We have to live with that. And let's see, where's this road going to? Okay, so we can bring that road out. So let's turn all this stuff on again. We bring it to there. Here to there, and then you to there, and this can then go on in that direction. And yeah, straight through the pillar. We will fix that later. And now we are going to change the the road itself, because this road needs to be elevated. But before we do that, we are taking this mod. We are going to decrease the size like that. Now brush strength, that's okay. We click here. Now we're going close to that road like that, very close to that road. I think this entire road can be, let's change this entire road into a quay wall, because why not? The metro comes visible. Too deep. No problem, we can fix that. So I'm not going to change that metro, so I just take the height of that metro and then we cover this just up, just like that, and this will float. Nobody will see it. Yeah. Okay, we're going to the road section, and this is by the way, this is the grand bridge I'm speaking about, and this is the tool that we are going to turn this road into a quay wall like this. Like that, like that, like that, that, Yep, like so. Like so. Oh, also you. Yep, yep. You have to also be careful to do it on the right side of the road. It's so easy to click on the other side, and before you know it, you have all kinds of nasty things going on. For example, here, for example, I think I also did it on the other side. Okay, I can undo it. Okay, and I think, let me see. This is okay because you can see the zoning still, so that's a good thing. Then let's see, we grab this thing again and we do a little bit of smoothing also more. I decrease the brush size. Let's see if we can make this dirt disappear. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, it has to look clean and nice, does it? I mean, come on, we don't want to see dirt. We don't want to see dirt, guys. No, 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 no. Some people, yeah, they don't really care about that, but you know, I like this to be clean. You know, clean keyboard. Also here, change this like that. Here also, in this corner, yeah, that works out fine. I have to be careful a little bit on this side. Yes. Oh, still no water here. Look at those ships, you know. This is, yeah, I know it looks ridiculous, but this water will eventually increase. In time, it will increase. I also temporarily installed 2 water sucking pumps here on this lake. This lake has its own water source, so that will not empty. And yeah, so how does this look now? Look at this. Everything is starting to become nice again. Ah, nice. I love it. Nice. All kinds of issues are going on here in the city. Ooh, it's a little bit busy. It's a little bit busy here. What kind of road is this? Is this a 1-lane road or 2-lane? Ooh. Oh, it's a 1-lane road. Ah, okay. Okay, we are going to change something here. I think this is a 1-way road coming out. Quick change. We're going into this option. I click this button. Advanced split phasing. Open the lane direction tools, and we say to these guys, nobody is going to the left. And here we say like ahead and right, safe. And then safe, and then remove the traffic lights. So that prevents people from going to take a left turn, because then immediately they dive in here, and before you know it, they're back here. Yeah. Okay, let's forget about that for a moment. Let's go back here. This will change later. So here we need like something, you know, something like a grid or something, you know, something that is really look like a little bit New Yorky thingy. So it looks now like this, and now it looks like this. And ta-da! So we have now like a little bit of a grid thing going on here. Well, let's see how fast we can do things. And assuming, you know, I put the 4-lane road also here, that the Grand Bridge will come over here eventually. You know, that we have the big buildings, especially on this area. So we have like, for example, a lot of office demand. And so I'm going to create like the big office buildings here on the front section, of course. Now, of course, the zoning is not everywhere the same. So that can be a little bit tricky, but there are a few tricks around that you can use. I mean, this can be, I can put like a 6x6 that creates the biggest office block there is. I can do the same over here, and also over here 6x6, and here a 5, you know, 5x5 on the outer edge with a bigger one behind it. It's not even that bad. Now here, for example, since this zoning is overlapping, or you know, sitting in this this zoning is hampering this zoning. So we take this option, we take a path, you know, we take this path and we pull it straight along this road path. Look, now the zoning has been placed to here. So in that case we are going to place also zoning there and a big boy there. And since these guys are not making noise, the officers, we can also place big skyscrapers as well. So let's say big skyscraper, when I can get my tongue straight. And also a big one over there, 5 by 5. And also, let's say here a 5 by 5. And then we do a 6 by 6 big boy over here. Yeah, oh, that's one too much. Okay. And here a little bit smaller. Now this is now slowly getting less. Now here it's the same thing, you know, we want, for example, big offices on this main road, for example, or on the other side. I mean, that's up to debate, you know, you can do both. I would say on the main road you want to not have all that stuff, so we can take this path, turn off the snapping, bring it from here and cover all this area up like so, and that will shift all the zoning to the other side. So we still will get like those offices, but they are a little bit smaller then. 5 by 5, another 5 by 5, make a 4 by 4 to just make a little bit of different types. And we still have high demand for housing, so I will also place these types of houses here. Yeah, they will also go like that, and that will drop down. That's okay. And we are slowly getting there, guys and girls. Another office, and here in between, I think, you know, we could place maybe a commercial building like this, a big boy. And here, let me see what is. No, this is residential. We don't want a commercial too close to residential. Nope, we don't want that. We take again this big boy. We build this. We build this. And we build this. Maybe a few of these as well. Let's say, I don't know how big these boys will become if I build these 5 by 5. Let's just check it out. Those are the... No, wait, let me remove this. Let's just see what it gives. Oh, those become smaller. Ah, okay, I don't want that. So remove that, and then that. Yeah. So while I have the demand left, let me fill in a little bit of stuff, and I'll be right back with you guys. Well, look what we have here, you know, with some a lot of demand, you know, we have created a lot of cities skylines around here in just a relative short amount of time. I mean, like, if I think about how much time I spent on the water issue and how quickly this actually erected, I'm kind of surprised, you know, especially when you have like the office demand. So I think in the next episode we will see how it will go further with the water issue. I do not have the idea that the ocean level is rising. Although, wait, no. Excuse me. So it is rising because this thing was first dry and now it's submerged. Like I said, it goes so slowly. And look at all this traffic that is heading towards this city. It's like crazy. Yeah, it's totally dope. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Oakdale City, and I will link also the link to the mod down to below for the water management. So you can do your own water thingies and whatnot. You can even make your, like I said, you can even make your own rivers and whatnot, your own lakes, like I have done here. And well, this is also now looking pretty nice. Look at this. Yeah, a few high rent complaints, but you know, we have it back. We can even put like a road over this dam over here if we want, because yeah, it's sort of a dam. But that is something for the next episode, for episode 44. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and I will say hit the like, subscribe and bell icon, and I will see you the next time. See you. Bye bye.